All right, so that is the plight in which these Indian students are presently caught up in the city of Wuhan. And meanwhile, the parents of the stuck students are extremely worried about the well-being of their children. One of the parents in Bengaluru, whose daughter studies in Wuhan, has said that she could not manage to come back home despite multiple attempts. And now there is an environment of fear and uncertainty.
And it is getting little worse only because mentally they are totally disturbed. Sitting inside and what's happening outside also they can't know. The only thing is this media, phone, they are updating, but they are getting update from embassy as well as from the university they are getting it. And from that consultancy people also trying to give the updates, what's happening like that.
And now, there have been no cases of coronavirus that have been reported in India until now. The Indian authorities have stepped up vigilance to try and control the spread, although there is one suspected case that's come forth in Rajasthan. The ministry has also set up a 24/7 call center under the National Center for Disease Control. People can call on the number that is reflected on the screens right now for any information about this mysterious virus and the symptoms that it brings. The Health Ministry has also extended its travel advisory to 12 more airports in addition to the 7 airports. So a total of 19 airports across India are now resorting to screening patients, especially those who are coming back from India. It is a thermal screening that is being practiced here. Private doctors have also been asked to be on alert if they observe any symptoms of the coronavirus in any of their patients. The All India Institute of Medical Science in Delhi has also prepared an isolation ward and separate beds for possible patients. Meanwhile, if anyone were to feel sick while in China, there are 2 numbers that have been put out by the Indian Embassy in China. An airport health office number has also been put out for those feeling sick while returning via a flight. And apart from this, back home in India, 7 people have been placed under observation in different hospitals in the southern state of Kerala. 2 people in Mumbai and 1 person from Hyderabad and Bengaluru are under observation for possible exposure to this virus. Now, these 11 people under observation are said to be amongst passengers who've recently returned from China. They are in hospital to check for possible exposure to the virus, and officials have said that more than 20,000 passengers from 96 flights have been screened so far. And also, WION's Siddhant gets you more details in terms of what the government is doing in a bid to try and ensure that this disease does not spread.
I'm at Delhi's International Airport and we know about the coronavirus scare, and behind me you can see the thermal cameras which have been put in place so that people who are coming from China, they are scanned here, and you can see the entire equipment which has been placed. We know almost 50 people have died due to this virus, and 7 airports in India have been put on alert so that they can scan if someone is coming. And this is the desk which has been prepared, and you have seen already boards have been put. There is a health unit here, and of course you can see the strategic health operations center which has been put up here with the email ID and help number, and talking about this coronavirus. We know India thankfully so far hasn't said that there is anyone who is detected with this virus, but there are people who have been put in observation. But it's Nepal which became the first South Asian country to confirm the presence of the virus on its territory. That, of course, was expected also because the World Health Organization had said that due to the high influx of Chinese tourists, there was a fear of Nepal having or detecting this case. But by and large, we are at the international airport where all the equipments are put in place here in India so that this virus can be detected and, of course, contained, which has killed more than 50 people in China itself and is spreading fast to countries like Thailand, Japan, US. Siddhant Sibbal for WION in New Delhi.